What's up, Challa? Today we are going to talk jellyfish. Hear me out. So, I was just thinking about jellyfish. Just in general, I know, like I titled it, I promise I'm not high. But, so jellyfish, of course, are these beautiful, majestic, floating creatures of the sea. Now, one of the most fascinating things about jellyfish to me is that they have no brains. So, they have no brains, they have no eyes, they have no, they have no mouth, kinda, I don't know. It's to say, obviously, they can't make noise. They can't hear anything. So, as beautiful as a jellyfish is, a jellyfish has never seen a jellyfish. A jellyfish has never seen a fish. A jellyfish has never actually seen the things that it eats. It has no concept of where it's even at. A jellyfish doesn't even understand that it's in the ocean. It doesn't have a concept of anything that's not in the ocean. It has no concept of being on the ground, in the air. Like all animals, none of them understand that concept of outer space, which is amazing to me because, I mean, at the end of the day, they're still alive like we are, you know? Like if I would rather be a jellyfish right now than to be dead right now, right? Because at least a jellyfish is alive. But see, that's the whole thing. It's like, they live all their lives not understanding shit about anything. I mean, they don't even have, obviously, like I said, they have no brains, so they can't even begin to even, they don't even understand their own ignorance. And I think that's fucking fascinating, right? Because as human beings, we're all about these different storylines of our lives, and then we feel good and bad, and you know, we have anxiety, we want to fall in love, and we have regrets and everything. And yet, here are these animals just floating. Like I said, they don't even know where they're at. They have no concept of where they're even existing at. And just look how beautiful they are. In fact, I was just reading that some jellyfish have sort of the power to revert back into childhood. Like they can sort of relive their lives over and over again. I don't know how many times they can do that. I mean, shit, if you have that power, I guess you could pretty much be immortal, right? But they can't even appreciate that they can even do that because, I mean, what the hell does that even mean? What does it mean to live forever if you can't understand what you are, where you are into relation to anything else? I just think that's fucking fascinating as shit. So, I mean, I'm just trying to imagine, is there a level of ignorance that human beings have that's kind of the same as jellyfish, right? So, I mean, we know about outer space, right? I don't know. They say that there's the Big Bang and now the universe is expanding. Okay, well, expanding over what? What the fuck is it expanding over? Like, there has to be something that it's pushing out the way as it's getting bigger and bigger. And who knows, like, maybe space is a fucking illusion to begin with, right? I mean, we can only go so far out. What if everything, to a certain extent, is almost like a planetarium where it looks like it's infinite, but really it's just like this coating, and it's just on the walls of it, it's showing us all these stars and shit. And really, that shit ain't even fucking there. I mean, how would we know? Because we can't fucking get far enough out there to like touch the wall of the planetarium or whatever, right? So I just think that's insane. This is something that's mind-blowing. I like thinking of shit like that. I think it's fucking fun. I mean, I have one theory about the whole, you know how they say we're in the Matrix and stuff and really we're really hooked up to a machine. Well, since it takes so long to travel in outer space, maybe that's kind of our entertainment. We're hooked up to a machine. Maybe we've never even been on Earth, right? Maybe we've never even been on Earth, but right now we're on a spaceship in some fucking cocoon pod thing that's playing out all these lifetimes of Earth, because maybe that's where we originally came from, but maybe we're long gone from Earth. Maybe Earth is fucking blowing up by now, and we're just on this fucking ship trying to get in touch with our ancestors' roots. So we're playing this simulation of living these lives, and really we're out fucking headed out to fucking an Alpha Centauri or some shit. I don't know. But I just thought that was fascinating. I thought that was something that would be kind of cool to make a video about. I've never seen someone just make a video about shit that they just wondered about. Usually people, when they talk about this kind of stuff, they usually have the answers and they're trying to give the viewer the answers. And I would rather just give you the questions. I think that's a little bit more fascinating. And then you can maybe come up with your own theories and answers. Anyway, I think I'm ending this video now. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you to all my Challa Wallas out there. That's my sub names. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.